Hello, this is Brian Casey of the Imaging Wire, and we are here at ECR 2026 in Vienna. We are here in the booth of ESAOTE, and we're here with Florence Labb. She is Customer Marketing Manager for Ultrasound at ESAOTE. Florence, thanks so much for being with us.
Yeah, it is good to be here. Thank you, Brian.
It is indeed. So, Florence, ESAOTE has been responsible for a lot of different innovations in radiology. Today we're going to be talking specifically about ultrasound. Now, another thing that's been going on in radiology is AI. And so can you maybe talk about some of the innovations that ESAOTE has been developing in this area?
Yeah, sure. So firstly, I like to say that artificial intelligence, it's clearly a turning point for ultrasound. But for us at ESAOTE, it's also natural evolution. For decades, we have transformed complex signals into meaningful clinical information, and AI finally simply allows us to go further and faster. So to answer your question, to navigate this shift, we are making significant investment in innovations, leveraging the expertise of all ESAOTE group companies, especially EBIT, since it's specialized in IT. At the same time, we are evolving our R&D approach by integrating software, data, and automation, intelligent automation from the very beginning of system design. So, also, what I find particularly interesting is how our customers, especially radiologists, are adapting to these new tools. AI is not about replacing expertise. It's about enhancing it by improving reproducibility and improving the workflow as well. So I would like to say that artificial intelligence is not a disruption to manage. We see it more as an opportunity to shape the next generation of intelligent ultrasound, but always with a strong customer focus.
That's a great point, Florence. Now, what kind of innovations is ESAOTE showing here at ECR?
Since we are at ECR, which is a radiology congress, I will focus mainly on this application. However, we also introduced this year some new AI features for obstetrics and cardiology, so there are applications as well. So, for example, for breast imaging, we are consolidated our breast mass analyzer, which is designed to support the classification of suspicious lesions. And the goal is to assist the clinicians in the clinical assessment and also improve the consistency. But an indirect outcome is the reduction of, I would say, invasive procedures by decreasing the unnecessary biopsies. On the other hand, we have also a strong emphasis on the liver, since, as you might know, is one of the most common examined organ. And here, for example, we introduce the liver auto-labeling, which will recognize the organs and annotate them automatically, accelerating again the workflow and also the standardization. Within our multiparametric package, we introduced this year the AutoROI for shear wave and attenuation, and this will ensure greater, I would say, consistency and also clinical confidence. So, to conclude this question, I would say that all these innovations illustrate our strategy by enhancing clinical confidence, improve the efficiency, and also support better, I would say, the patient follow-up over time.
Very good, very good. Now Florence, ESAOTE has also made a couple new scanner introductions here at ECR. Can you talk a little bit about those?
Yeah. So, firstly, I'd like to start and remind you that interventional ultrasound has always been part of our DNA. For your information, we were pioneer in developing the first fusion concept and navigation software. And from that moment, we have continuously invested in developing innovation, working closely to interventional specialists. Furthermore, the landscape today is evolving rapidly. We see a significant growth in the use of minimally invasive cancer therapy and also in the development of interventional centers. As a result, the needs of interventional radiologists become much more specific, with a demand for dedicated tools, optimized workflow, and higher level of precision. At the same time, many of our developments are designed to simplify complexity and increase the accuracy. So at that point, it became clear to us that this specialty deserves a fully dedicated line. And that's why in ECR we are very proud to launch the GTS line, so GTS for Guided Therapy Solution. And with the introduction of MyLab E85 and MyLab 330. Going deeper on MyLab E85, this system integrates all our latest technology for abdominal and urology interventional. For example, considering abdominal, we have integrated the ablation confirmation suite. With the goal is to, I would say, fusion the pre and post ablation data software to assess the completeness of a procedure. The idea is to follow the international community and their recommended path, which is a plan, target, ablate, control. On the urology side, we have integrated for sure the Eurofusion that is now well known to make the fusion between MR and ultrasound in just a few seconds. But also this year we introduced a prostate attention map, which will support the clinicians in making decisions by highlighting, based on the DWY signal, the suspicious lesions. So to conclude, I would say that with the GTS line, we are redefining value by offering not just ultrasound systems, but by offering a complete solution to enhance precision, to support decision making, and bring confidence and clinical excellence. Sorry.
All right, very good, Florence. Thanks so much. Well, it's really exciting to see all these great innovations that ESAOTE is showing here at ECR.
Thank you so much, Brian. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Florence Labb from ESAOTE signing off from ECR. My name is Brian Casey.